Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did this look for you quickly today. I'm kind of tired, so I wasn't really feeling like a crazy look, but I think it came out okay. So far away, it might look good. Up close, it kind of looks like a hot mess, but I'm gonna let you kind of decide. But I used today the brand new Laura Mercier Extreme Neutrals eyeshadow palette. This is brand new. It's been out like maybe a week. It's available. I got mine at Nordstrom. I'm not positive yet if it's available on Sephora. So it looks like this. Now I have two of the other Laura Mercier palettes, and I love them. Great pigmentation, beautiful colors, like just love, love, love them. This one, not so much. I'm not sure what it is about them, but they do not blend easily. They're not very pigmented. It's the weirdest thing. I was so excited about this because I've never not loved a Laura Mercier shadow. Like, I've even bought a single one of African Violet because I just love it that much. And for me not to like these, I'm kind of really sad about it. So I'm going to swatch them for you. And like I said, I think that they swatch a little bit better than they blend. They just didn't, even some of the glittery ones did not show up on the eyes very well at all. And they didn't blend very well. So I'm going to show you up close first, and then we'll do some swatching. So this is my eye look, and when you look up close, it's like, okay, that's not that bad. But when I close my eyes, there's still creasing that I couldn't blend no matter how much I tried. I tried putting more shadow on it, and it still didn't blend very well. You can barely tell that there's gold right here on my eye, even though I really packed it on. And granted, I did not use my fingers. I only used brushes, but most people do. Most people don't like using your fingers on your eyes. But it doesn't blend very well. Like, I mean, I blended, but it's just not blending. And I did put a primer on, which I've used the primer several times before. It's not like it's a new primer. I also put one of the matte shadows on the whole eyelid just to make sure that, you know, it was easy to blend, and I put one in the crease. So I'm not sure what's going on, but not a fan. Here are the first four. And again, very creamy to the touch, soft texture, but just, you know, just not much going on. Here are the last two in the first row. There they are swatched. This first one here, when I put it on my eyelid, barely anything but a few of those gold flecks of glitter came off. I'm not sure what is going on. Swatched, this looks amazing. On the eye, not so much. I even used this one a little bit too. And here's the last two in the palette. So again, let me say that I usually love Laura Mercier shadows, like love them. They're usually very pigmented, very nice. They are soft and smooth. The only one that's not is this one because it does have the glittery pieces in it, but it's just, they didn't do anything. It's the weirdest thing. Like, this gold, I packed on my eyelids, and you can barely tell that it's on my eyelid at all. And it's just, it's weird. I want to show you a few swatches from the Sleek and Chic color palette that looks like this, that I did a review of too. This one hasn't been out too long, but let me just show you a couple that kind of compare to the colors that are in this. So a couple differences to note as well is that the new one does not have any names on it. It's really weird. I'm not sure why. Both of my other Laura Mercier artist palettes have the names on it. This one does not. For example, I'm going to show you Espresso Bean, which I can see the name is this one. It kind of looks like this one. It's pretty similar. I would say it's maybe a tick darker, but look at the difference. This is the new one. This is Espresso Bean. So even though it's just a tick darker, look at the pigmentation rubbing it the same way, and the difference in quality that you're getting of full pigment, kind of splotchy, kind of not so pigmented. Okay, so here are just three of the lighter colors that I could find in the palette of the new one, and here are three from the Sleek and Chic. So here is the colors from the new one swatched. Here are the lighter colors from the Sleek and Chic swatch. Just when you even look at my hand, they're just they're just more seamless. It's more pigmentation to it. I don't know what it is that they changed in the formula, but definitely just not so happy. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, why this one is so much different with not having the names. The formula doesn't seem to be consistent at all. The mattes are much harder to blend in here. And it's just not as pigmented on the eyes. It doesn't transition onto the eyes the same way as it does in swatching. And even in swatching, it's not as good as my other two palettes. So I'm really disappointed in this, and I don't know why it's different, but this one was definitely a fail for me, and it will be going back to Nordstrom, and I'm very sad because it's just a very messy eye look. And I mean, I'm not a makeup artist or anything, but I've done enough eye looks to where I could figure it out and get it to blend and get it to work, and I just had no luck whatsoever with these. So I'm so sorry and I'm so sad, but she's definitely going back. If you want to see me demo these and do this eye look for you, please keep watching and I will show you. Another thing to note that I forgot to mention is this does have quite a bit of fallout. Sometimes the Laura Mercier shadows tend to have a little bit of fallout because they're just so smooth, and they're not creamy, but they're just very smooth. So sometimes with smoother shadows, you're gonna have a little bit of fallout. This one, I found that even after tapping it off on the brush, it still had quite a bit of fallout. So just something to note if you do decide to get it. But take a look at this eye look and let me know your thoughts on whether or not you think, if you've tried this, what your thoughts are. If you haven't, if you're thinking about getting it and taking a chance on it, I'd love to know, so just keep watching.
Cold outside, and maybe I'm just fine the way I am. And maybe my coffee's cold, and maybe I'm too old to ride the swings at the fair. But what's stopping me from doing what I please? If I want to, I'll ride the kiddie swings. Sometimes you have to grow up, even if it's just for a day at a time, or a Saturday ride. Sometimes trees get taller, we watch and admire as little boys turn into men behind our backs, moving too fast, the world spins. Goodbyes are hard.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm really sad that it's not a very positive ending note review, but I have to be honest and truthful about everything. I don't want to just tell you something just to tell you and get views. I like to be completely 100% honest, and if something doesn't work, it doesn't work. Now, necessarily, it doesn't mean it's not going to work for you just because it didn't work for me, but I do want you to be warned about the things that I did notice versus having other palettes that are just like it too. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe down below if you're not subscribed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.